Oklahoma, yeah. Check.
Did I get a guest appearance on your show tonight?
If you want to wave into the background. Hey guys, let's see what my buddy Trent has to say about the game tonight.
Fucking awesome!
uh,
How's my guy Kobe doing?
he's been pretty quiet tonight so far. He had a really good game last night. He's adjusting to his new bench role pretty well. You know, can't be easy for a kid who's only second year player to get benched after being a starter that young. But he's handled it well.
He's got talent, but he's just so inconsistent.
Yeah, he's he's young. He makes mistakes, and I think they tried to make him a starting point guard, and he's just not suited for that. At least not yet. Yeah.
100%. Oh! What was that? This guy speed hook?
Did yeah. This team got a lot more fun to watch after they made those trades.
I just love all the white boys out there.
Yo. Dude, we cannot waste this Zach LaVine performance. Can't do it. Oh, split the defense, Euro step. Oh, and the reverse. Oh my God. I love this man. I love this man so much. Salem, what's going on, man? 25 straight points for Zach in the second quarter. Another level is correct.
Yo,
Dave!
what's happening?
Dave! What?
It feels nice. Feels nice, Matthew Peck. It feels nice to sit here and watch somebody be really great for your team,
Dude.
and it's not a fluke. It like looks legitimate, and it's a good game, and it's a meaningful game because he could drop 50 and get 4 in a row. Like it means
Dude,
something, man.
that's what I was.
Kobe.
Oh, that's what I
I'm
was
sorry.
just.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
10-17.
10-17. Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh, I had a big day.
Hold on.
Oh, Kobe, what the hell, man?
I can move that
Oh, you
up.
drew a foul? Okay. Lakina, what's going on? Not that bad. Carlos, happy weekend, everybody.
All right.
Is not that Matt said, so Zach and Vooch are there. Is anyone else there?
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, you know who else is there? Mr. Satoransky, who's got double-digit assists.
Yeah, you know why?
I mean,
Let's be real.
Because he kept just giving the ball to Zach.
Correct the mundo. This is go ahead.
Miss.
Yeah. This is like Scott Skiles having 30 assists. That's what that is. That's all. I got Shaq on my team. I'm going to give him the basketball, and that's how I'm going to do it. There's no record that makes me more angry that somebody has than Scott Skiles having 30 assists. There's no record I want to see broken more in my lifetime than Scott Skiles' 30 assists. I hate it so much that he has the 30 assists. I can't stand it.
Legendary Bulls head coach Scott Skiles?
Fired on Christmas Day, Scott Skiles? Yes, that coach. Hey, Kobe.
Merry Christmas. Get the fuck out.
Which started a long tradition of football coaches being fired on the holiday. Oh, it was ridiculous. But I don't want to talk about that. We're done with that. Yes, Satoransky, I'm not mad at him having 10 assists. I hope he gets 20. Oh, man. Abused you, Laurie. Abused you.
We cannot let this Zach performance go to waste.
We cannot, man.
We have to win this game.
Yeah, he's got to get 50, and we got to win this game. Like, it's got to happen. Look at him. Look at them. Find some, there it is. Give it back.
Oh, goaltend. Yes.
There it is. All right.
Yeah, they're clearly keying in on Zach now. Shout out to our buddy Will Gottlieb, who had a great screenshot on Twitter in the third quarter when Zach was coming around the perimeter and got literally triple teamed.
Yes.
And he had a screenshot of just 3 Hawks engulfing Zach, and his caption was, when you have 43 early in the third quarter.
That's a fact. That's what it's going to look like, guys. That's what it's going to look like. But honestly, it feels good that it looks like that. It feels good.
Dude,
go to the line.
I have not seen performances like that in the first half very often.
The last time we saw it, and I don't know if you remember it, but the last time I remember something like this happening was when Jimmy Butler
Jimmy's game against
dropped
Detroit.
40 against Philly.
Philly.
Yeah, when he dropped that 40 points in the second half.
Yep.
That's the last time nice, Tice. That's the last time something like this happened. And so, yeah, but to be a part of it with you and watch it with you, it just feels even better. But this is great. This is just really great, man.
This is so awesome.
It really is. This is foreign to us. We don't know what this is. And it's a close game. Like it should be. Like I didn't want this game to be easy. Like it should be a close game. It's deserving of one. Oh, Zach up.
Oh, and he got the steal.
He did.
Oh, God.
I
love this man.
Yes.
I love this man.
Zach is doing it, man. It feels good, man.
I can't believe that we, along with our pal John, who's off tonight for the record, y'all.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to be in this man's presence. On more than one occasion, we were breathing the same air as Zach LaVine. And that used to be a sentence that didn't scare people pre-COVID. Breathing the same air. But
well done.
I mean, so I posted the pic that we had with him in the tunnel at the UC from that Bulls-Mavs game.
Correct.
Like 3 days before Gobert tested positive and the league shut down.
Yes, absolutely true.
That was one of the last things that we did together physically.
Yeah.
As the Outsiders.
Yeah.
Was just chatted up with Zach in the tunnel on a night that he was off because he was sore and hobbling and the season was over anyway. Step back. Oh, come on.
Come on, Zach. Get your 40, get your 50. Look at Trae Young. Come on, get him. Yeah. Defense.
My parlay is busted and I don't care because that game is awesome. Thad Young.
Rebound. Get it! Thank you.
That old only gave me 2 points tonight. I needed 10 from him. But, yes!
48. 2 points, baby. We two away.
I did throw Trae Young 30+ in my parlay tonight because I was like, Trae Young's going to go wild. Our perimeter defense is still pretty much dog shit.
Yeah, and you were correct.
Yeah.
you were right. That's on two people. Look at this man. Listen, guys.
48.
Let me tell you something.
48.
He was capable of this last year and the year before. The only difference is he has better talent around him. He's playing with more trust. He knows he can just have more trust in his guys. He had no problem going to the bench because he's like, why? Vooch is out there. Vooch can handle this. I ain't even worried about it. Vooch got this. Look how they're playing is all I'm saying. Look how they're playing. It's because they got more talent and they're more confident in what they have around them, man. And so you're going to get nights like this where it clicks and it don't feel fluky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it feels like, this is supposed to look like this. Zach is supposed to do stuff like this.
I love how Zach, maybe it was just kind of giving the ankle a little bit more rest and also trying to get his teammates involved, get his new teammates involved, get Vooch the ball. Zach has had some low-key nights before and after, sitting out briefly with the ankle, where it's like, he only has, 18 points, 20 points, not jacking up a whole bunch of shots. We're like, that's great. Take some of the pressure off of Zach.
Yeah.
And I love that tonight he was just like, hey, by the way, y'all, if I want to still do this, I can still do this, God damn it.
Preach it, man. That's the truth, man. He letting people know from the beginning. Okay, the man scored 25 straight. When last time you seen that?
25 straight points.
When last time you seen that? That's all I'm asking you. When the last time you sat and watched an NBA game, you saw somebody score 25 straight? It ain't happened in a while. It's been a minute. That's all I'm saying. It's been a minute, man. It's the most somebody has scored in a half this season.
The most of the season, and shout out to our guy Bulldog, who we love and miss dearly, who had that great stat. Most first half points in the NBA by any player dating back to 1996.
Ooh.
Kobe Bryant in 03 had a 42-point first half.
Sure did.
Klay Thompson dropped a 40-burger in the first half of 2016. In third place on that list, Zach LaVine tonight
Zachary.
with 30 freaking 9.
Wait, was that the Klay Thompson game where he had 11
No.
dribbles and scored like 60 points?
Where he was bleeding from the head.
No, not that.
and the Warriors put up 93 on us in a half.
No, man, that's not what I said. I don't know where you came. Let it
when
go.
You said, "Oh, was that game?"
No, man,
That's immediately where my head went.
No, I was thinking that game where he had about 60 points on 11 dribbles.
Oh, I think it was that game.
That game, man. No, let it. No, not the Jackie Moon game.
He was bleeding from the head and just dropped a zillion points on us.
A zillion points. My goodness.
Set the NBA record for threes in a half.
We saw and we got to see it.
We did. Lakina said, which is weirder, the Hawk Center court or Capella's hair streak? I'm used to Clint Capella's hair streak at this point. He's been in the league a long time.
Yeah.
This weird, like, bad rendition of a stained glass window on center court, like, mixed into the traditional Hawks logo. It weirds me out, and I don't like it.
But see, it means something. And I know it up.
And I like that they're wearing their MLK jerseys and they've got the MLK court.
Correct.
John would appreciate that.
Yes, very much so.
I just think it's really ugly.
The stained glass is a collage. When's the last time you looked at a stained glass window and said that's really ugly? It's been a while.
Never. But it's not a stained glass window. It's hardwood.
I know, but it's in the style of that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's interrupted by just this big blotchy Hawks logo.
And by the way,
terrible.
I'm still upset somebody pointed out to me and showed me the Hawk in the logo because I was quite happy seeing the Pac-Man and being okay with my life and how that went. I'm mad that I now see that there's a Hawk in that logo. And I know. I don't like it.
I was always just like, oh, so people in Atlanta love Pac-Man? All right.
Oh, cool. Yes. It was my whole existence as a child watching Dominique Wilkins in the Pac-Man jersey.
Yes. Herder. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Speaking of Capella,
dude. Capella.
Dino said, bro, Zach is the freaking guy. Yes.
Get that 50, Zach. He's 2 points away. They're coming for him. Oh, my God. Oh, man. He shot that like that was a cocky shot.
JR, what's going on, buddy? Patrick said, I was part of the trade Zach group. If he does this consistently, it's
Nobody does this consistently, guys.
Who consistently drops 48?
Yeah.
No one.
You know who consistently does it? If you consistently do it, then you're bald and considered the greatest person to ever play basketball.
You know who consistently gives you 28, 5, and 5 on wildly efficient shooting and is an all-star?
Who's that, Matt?
Zach LaVine.
Zachary. That's who's doing it. Guys, you got to appreciate this. That's all I'm saying. You got to appreciate the greatness when you're looking at it, man. This is amazing.
Appreciate greatness.
Look at what you're seeing.
I love this.
This is the best.
After a few games of Zach just being like, I'm gonna find my guys. I'm gonna get some assists. I'm gonna rest my ankle.
Right.
I'm not gonna take anything too overboard. And tonight he was just like, it's on. I love that. Whether it's Zach or any other NBA player, when you can just tell early on in the game, like tonight, he had 10 points in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he's feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they continue to get the ball. Their teammates continue to find them, and they continue shooting and knocking. And you're like, oh, some specials happening tonight.
Yeah.
It's such a cool thing to watch as an NBA fan when you're like, these are all the 500 people or so that are in the NBA are the best basketball players in the world.
Correct.
Even technically, Felicio
He'll kill all of us.
Qualifies.
He'll murder all of us. Yes.
Murder all of us. It's like, when a retired Brian Scalabrine gave that kid the business and it went viral last week.
Yes. Correct.
If you're in the NBA, you are one of the best basketball players in the world.
Correct.
Those, to quote Bernie Sanders, the top 1% of the top 1%.
Whoa.
Only a very small number of NBA dudes can do the shit like Zach is doing tonight. And when you see it, it is so freaking special.
No, man, I'm not glossing over that. he just dropped a Bernie Sanders invitation right there. Where did that come from? I've never really heard you when your invitations, Matt, when you do your invitations, they're usually your Bulls fans. That's the only invitations I usually hear you do, and it's the same person every single time.
Oh,
So-
you mean like when we should trade Zach LaVine? Like this Bulls fan?
Yes, like that Bulls fan. Yes. So to hear you put Bernie on that, which is in the same kind of inflection, the same kind of tone, but just a little more intelligence with it. So I appreciated that, and it kind of caught me off guard because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Zach LaVine is in the top 1%
That's
of the
what he
top
is.
1% of NBA players.
That's what he is. I've talked like this all my life.
And I'll tell you what, we should raise his taxes.
The points is always what gets me. It's always the fingers. It's always the fingers every single time. Telling you what it is.
Just the old man finger wagging. Just
That's right. Get off my lawn.
you damn kids in your music.
Oh man, he would have been perfect in a Woody Allen movie. Come on.
Here we go.
We got this. Wait, Zach's not even on the floor. Okay.
He's
So
gonna
it's
get a
boost
quick
time.
breather. Oh.
All ball. All right. 1 point game. Play some defense.
Carlos said, remember when people thought Zach LaVine for Karis LeVert was a fair trade? I don't know about that. I know that me and my guy Jordan. Oh my God, dude, that lob has been killing us all night. This pick and roll defense is a problem.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's
12-2 run for Atlanta. Come on, Bulls. Pull this out.
Listen, keep it close and give Zach time.
Come on, Thad. Come on, Thad.
Oh,
Back
there
it
you
down.
go.
To
There
work.
you go.
There you go. Come on, baby.
Just give Zach time. Let Zach come in and win the game for you. Come on, coach. Put him in, coach.
All we need is just a little patience.
After this defensive stop, put him in the game.
Oh, no. Oh.
All right. Lowry,
Damn.
get out the game. Lowry got to go. Lowry got to go. You got to go sit down. You got to go sit down. We ain't got time for that. Come on.
Go back to work, Dad.
Go ahead, Zach. He can't guard you, man. Spin on him.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Can't do that. He's open. Get on him.
Help.
And the lay-in. Wow, that was easy.
Oh, no.
That was easy.
Get Zach back in this game.
Get Zach in. Zach, don't panic, Zach.
6-point lead.
Don't panic.
My God.
Don't panic. It's 4 minutes left. Don't panic.
I'm panicking, Dave.
Don't panic.
I'm
Don't
panicking.
panic. Don't panic. Relax.
We
Calm
gotta
down.
win this game.
We're right there, Matt. 6-point lead with 4. It's not like a 6-point lead with 1. 6-point lead with 4 minutes. It's plenty of time. Plenty of time. We don't even need to jack up half court threes yet. Relax. It's okay.
It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I wanted to start my weekend out right.
Yeah, I understand.
And when we were watching that second quarter, I was like, this is going to be the greatest Friday night of my life. And I've had some good ones. Let me tell you.
Right. He's had some epic ones, ladies and gentlemen. He's had some epics.
I'm a privileged white man. I've had some pretty good Fridays.
Fair. And as a non-privileged white man, I have also had pretty good Fridays in my life. So I understand. What was I just about to read? Oh, why can't Vooch get deeper post position? I'm not complaining about Vooch yet.
He usually does.
Yeah. That's what I'm circling. Thank you, Stacey. Was Lowry Marketing.
Yeah.
That's who they're attacking. Whoever he's guarding. Because Lowry Marketing, listen, ain't nothing you're going to do about Trae Young if you're going to have Kobe White out there. You know what you're giving up, okay? But Lowry Marketing, he's at least supposed to stay with the guy. He's supposed to play a little better help defense. You want a little better help defense from him. Too bad he's not giving it to you. He's showing us why Nat Peck left the island, is what that is. If he's not scoring, he's I don't know what he can do.
Lowry.
It doesn't feel good to say it. Okay, Lowry's still in the game. They kept Lowry in. Looks like they're going with Zach at the point. Going with their big line up here. Oh, good
what?
block.
No, they blocked that.
Block. Wow, what a block.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Amazing block. All right. So they put
Oh
Zach on Trae
no!
Young. Just give me a stop. Just give me a stop. Ah!
Son of a bitch! I'm okay. I'm
It's
okay.
all right. Got to score here. Got to score here. Relax. Calm down. Put the ball into the basket. There you go. All right. All right. We'll take that. Stop the clock. Regroup yourself. Down. Get some orange slices. You'll be all right. Focus up.
I can't have any orange slices. The citrus. I'm already experiencing acid reflux right now, Dave.
Someone get mad at Capri Sun.
I need a Capri Sun in a tub. Stat.
Help this man out. It's going out and getting out of hand. Oh, they played great in the second half. Trae Young basically almost outscored the Bulls by himself in that second half. Because I think he had 18 and the Bulls had the Bulls had 18 and he had 17.
Yeah, Zach's at 48. Meanwhile, Trae Young's quietly got a 38-point night.
Right,
going.
very quietly dropping 38 on you.
And he's only 1 of 6 from downtown tonight.
Yeah, he's not
14 of 23 overall, 9 of 12 at the free throw line. Refs have been sending Trae to the line all night.
Yeah, that's true. He's taking over that Harden role and that Luka role of getting to the line, man. Because the way he's figured out how to get guys on his hip and make them jump into him when he's going up for the jump shot to draw the foul. That's pretty clever stuff, man. That's that little guy stuff. See, little guys figure out that kind of nuances on how to score because they can't just, go over you and dunk. So they got to figure out these little cheat ways to do stuff. And
yeah.
he has definitely found out a way to do it. And guys got to get familiar with that and realize that's what he's doing. Because he's been getting Kobe White all night with that stuff. But Kobe figured it out after one of the last possessions they tried it on. But yeah, man, but it continues to work. It just continues to work. 47 and 40, 48 and 38. Yeah, who can forget Matt's favorite? I call it the Matt Peck game, the 4 overtime game, ladies and gentlemen. When I saw Mac almost lose his life. If you've ever seen a soul leave a body, I saw it that night when I saw Matt Peck hit the ground with his face on the floor. He was ready to give it up.
It was one of the most miserable nights of my life. If I didn't have my safety net of you and John,
fair.
I would have jumped in the friggin' Chicago. I hated that. Oh yeah, 4 overtimes between 2 teams that are dog shit.
Yeah.
Let's watch more free basketball.
It wouldn't stop. It just wouldn't stop. Oh
my God.
Yep, that's not good. Now you can panic, Matt.
Panic, dude. We lost already.
But he's got to get 50.
There you go, Pete up.
Oh
my God, we can't buy a bucket. What the hell?
Okay, that's just that's bad. He's stuck on 48.
I don't understand what's happening here.
That's not a foul. Rebound. Go. Why is Lowry out there?
Why? I'm sorry. Yes, I agree with you, but also, why is Kobe out there?
For this reason. For missing threes. Come on, Kobe. That was the perfect time for you to hit that 3.
I mean, we could talk about this
sure
after the game, but
sure.
The way that Sato played in that first half, I don't know why the hell Donovan is not closing with Sato right now.
Rebound. Go, Zach. Just go get the 50, Zach.
What are we doing?
There you go, Booch.
Okay.
All right. Defensive stop and do it again.
Walt Duck said Kobe White can't score in a brothel.
Wow.
That's cold. Wow. That is cold.
100 consecutive game with 10 plus points for him.
Lowry.
Get Lowry out of here. Why is Lowry in the game? You talking about Cole? Why Lowry? Lowry's the one getting cooked. Get Lowry up out of here. Get him off the game. He's killing us, man. He's killing us.
Oh my
killing
God.
us.
That pass from Trey just now, though, was like low-key silly.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, Jason Tatum put up a 50-burger tonight.
I think I'm taking Tatum.
You know what? I'm thinking Tatum.
And also, man, I think why Satoransky is not in the game is because he has 0 points on 0 of 6 shooting. So,
I don't care. He was moving the ball.
You can't be in the game right now. You can't score. You got to be able to score.
What does the Bulls' offensive ball movement look like in this fourth quarter, Dave? Has it been largely dog shit?
Fair enough, Matt. But the scoring is what's important. You have to put the ball into the bucket.
You know what he was doing? Finding guys who were scoring. I don't care about his shooting numbers tonight.
What are you talking about? You saw the third quarter? Did you not watch the third quarter?
He had 10 assists at halftime.
Okay, and how many assists he got, Matt? How many assists he has? He has 10. He still has 10. Exactly. At halftime. Third quarter, Matt. He was trash.
I'm just saying, I would trust him over Kobe right now.
You can't.
When you need good possessions on the offensive end late in a close game like this, I'm sorry, but dude, if I'm Donovan, Sato's out there over Kobe right now.
You can't put him out there.
What's Kobe doing? Huh? What's Kobe doing?
He's got 11. He's actually scored this quarter.
Cool.
He's your third person in double-digit points. Look at everybody scoring right now. So what is your 10 assists? Is all I'm saying. It's not doing anything. Give me my 50. Give me my 50. I at least want 50. Dang it. Give me 50. I can't get both of them. If I can't get the win, at least give me the points. I'm more mad at Lowry being out there than anything. Because Lowry gave me 5 points on 1 of 4 shooting. And a couple of rebounds and terrible defense.
And it's not like Thad had a great game tonight.
True.
But
you
know what you get with Thad out there. Like I saw some people in our comments earlier, like, oh, Thad Young's doing his best Wendell impression because he had some butterfingers tonight. He couldn't hold on to the basketball.
Right.
But even still, there's your 50.
There he is.
There's your 50.
There it is. All right. Woo. All right. Well, at least we got one of them. First one to do it since Jimmy Butler. At least we got one thing. But we couldn't get the win.
I am
Donovan, worst coaching game of the year. But until the next one.
I am so mad right
now. Uh-oh. Matt Peck. Matt Peck.
We could have gotten our first 4-game winning streak in 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And it could have come on a night when the Bulls actually beat an above 500 team in the East. On a night when Zach has 50. And we blow it.
50. He dropped 50. He dropped 50 in a loss. I hate saying that. God, I hate saying that. All right, let's yell at some people. I hate saying that.
Chris Dunn!
Chris Dunn!
Chris Dunn!
Chris Dunn!
Hey, buddy!
Superstar! Future All-Star! Defensive Player of the Year! Chris Dunn! He would have had 85 points to this one. Chris Dunn! 19% from the three-point line. Chris Dunn! Yeah! He's trash.
Wow. Thanks for watching the fourth quarter with us, y'all. This is the Stretch 4. We are the Levine Outcasts. I am Matt. That's Big Dave. John is off tonight. The Bulls lose 120-108. It felt like a dagger into the center of my heart just saying that right now. Oh.
Breathe, baby. Breathe.
Zach LaVine's first career 50-point game. 25, straight points for the Bulls in the second quarter, a historic 39-point first half, and the Bulls get bullied in the third quarter, 33-18.
Yeah.
And then lose the fourth quarter 34-24 and waste one of the best performances we've seen in the NBA this season. One of the best performances we've seen as Bulls fans in a really long time. I don't know about you, Dave. I feel like Stretch Armstrong right now. You know, that toy from back in the day with the rubber arms? Because over here, I'm like, oh my God, Zach LaVine! Bow down and worship this man. That was so awesome to watch. And then over here on this Stretch Armstrong arm, I'm about to go look for some cyanide under our kitchen sink. I don't think we have any, but I'm gonna look because I can't believe that we just blew that chance at a 4-game winning streak and ruined what should have been an amazing, amazing night to be Bulls fans. And I've got plenty of questions about what we saw in the third and fourth quarter, but that's my immediate reaction. I am torn.
Yeah.
What are you feeling right
now? Probably more of the disappointment than the positivity or the happiness of Zach scoring 50. Of course, we're happy he scored 50. Absolutely. We wanted him to do that. That's awesome. But when he was scoring at the level that he was, we weren't thinking him scoring and losing. Our joy was coming because he was scoring and we were up by 13 at the half. That's where the joy was coming from. So having 39 points at the half, you up by 13, we were excited to get to the second half and wrap up a victory. So that's where the joy was coming from. Because it wasn't like in the past years, Matt, where Zach would be having this incredible game and we're down, we know we're going to lose. Like we're down by, 20 or 10, whatever we're down by. We were like, yo, we watching this. It feels good because we're winning, 3-game winning streak. We're playing a team that we should be able to beat. We're beating them right now. And look at what Zach is doing. He scored 25 straight points by himself. That's where the excitement and joy of him scoring 50 was coming from. It was the cherry on top of him ending the streak that I am sick of talking about. And I'm mad I found it out, which is he has never, ever, ever won 4 games in a row in his NBA career. And we have to continue saying this. And I have to keep talking about it. And we got to stop talking about it because I'm tired of saying it because I want this victory for him. But that's why, Matt. That's why it's more on the disappointment side than me being excited that he scored 50 because this is a game that we should have won. This was ours. This was a culmination of something. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those statement games that we talked about that the Bulls don't have. Those games that we look at and we're like, you know what? This is why this team is good right now. This is why Vooch is a good trade right now. Look at what Zach did when you bring these guys in. It's supposed to be that statement victory against a playoff team like the Atlanta Hawks in the East. That's what it was supposed to be. And it got ruined for us in that second half. It got taken from us in that second half.
And look, I think we should add to the context of this second half collapse that the Bulls were on the second night of a back-to-back.
Fair.
Atlanta had a night of rest last night. Not only the second night of a back-to-back, but this Bulls team is coming towards the end of a stretch where they have played 9 of 10 games on the road. That's not nothing.
No.
That absolutely takes its toll. And I thought it was interesting. They threw up a stat earlier tonight about the Bulls actually being a decent team in the second night of back-to-backs on the road compared to the rest of the NBA over the past, season or two.
Yeah.
But some nights you fall flat. As Patrick said, P. Will and Thad, bad tonight. Basically everyone other than Zach and Vooch, our 2 All-Stars, bad tonight.
Yeah.
Our 2 All-Stars brought it. The role players didn't. And it's hard to win games on the road if your role players don't contribute. And, it's not an excuse. It's not a pass to say, well, second night of a back-to-back, 9 out of 10 on the road. Because I'm with you. I still think that they should have figured out a way to close this game. So it is a mind exercise of how much do you say, okay, but back-to-back, 9 of 10 on the road, versus I have serious gripes with what we saw in the final 15 to 20 minutes of this game. when they let it slip in the third quarter and lost it in the fourth.
Yeah.
And so let's go there. You continued saying, as we were watching that fourth quarter go poorly, why is Lowry out here?
Yeah.
And I got to say, I think that's a fair question. I think there are multiple fair questions when it comes to Donovan's rotation at the end of tonight's game.
Yeah. And to backpedal a little bit on what you said about Vooch and Zach scoring, they scored 75 of the Bulls' 108 points. Okay. So the only other person in double digits was Kobe White with 11. We're talking about P. Will and Thad with 4. We're talking about Lowry with 5. Troy Brown Jr. with 5. Theis with 4. Now, Troy Brown Jr. and Theis, I'm not looking at to score. I understand that.
Right.
But these other guys, with Sato didn't score at all, when P. Will gets 4 and when Thad gets 4, that's going to be tough to get that victory, or at least maintain it. Because when your stars get you that lead, your little guys or your, I shouldn't say little guys, but your supporting staff, your supporting team should be able to kind of carry you guys and level it out for you guys to get this victory, because this is a game that you should have won. But yes, Matt, what you said is correct. I was screaming, why is Lowry Markkanen out here? Why was he in this game in the fourth quarter? And I understand, like, you wanted scoring and you wanted, some shooting and you wanted some size, but we've seen the Lowry experiment all season long. We've seen it. We know what he can't do. We get it. We understand what he is and we understand what he ain't. So we know that he ain't the dude that you're going to want out there in the fourth quarter, especially when it's a team coming back on you, when stuff is on the line. If you got a 10-point lead or even a 7-point lead or something like that, you want to steal some minutes for Thad. Okay, great. Okay, fine. You want to steal some minutes for P. Will? Okay, fine. No, let's do that. Keep doing it like that. But you can feel the momentum shift going on. And you can see that Nate McMillan and that team recognized that Lowry Markkanen cannot play defense and was horrible on his rotation. And Bogdanovich was like, hey, you know what? I remember killing this guy a couple years ago. Give me the ball back. Let me hit these threes. Because you saw he picked up his offense when Lowry Markkanen was in the fourth quarter. You didn't even hear from him in that first half. But when he came in that third and fourth quarter, when he realized Lowry was on him, cash, paper, money all day long is what you saw from Bogdanovich. So, yeah, I didn't understand why he was out there, I just knew he was taking him out the game on that timeout. I was like, okay, you see him, he's getting out the game. Cool, he's leaving. Nope, he's still in the game. And, yeah, I don't understand that one, man. I don't get it.
Interesting point from Stuckey, kind of compounding the thoughts about tonight's back-to-back. That's why the Bulls not dominating the fourth last night was a big deal. They needed the scrubs to get minutes so the starters could rest. The Bulls starters did have to stay out there in the fourth last night. Yeah. In the game that they led by 20 most of the night.
True.
And as Stefan said in the comment, dead legs. I also agree with Captain Stuckey, not Billy's best coaching night. To me, that's the other issue here, is that the rotations tonight, as you were talking about, did Lowry deserve to be on the floor to close the night? I questioned, despite him being the only other Bull in double figures, on 4 of 11 and 1 of 5 from downtown. Gee, great job, Kobe. That maybe Sato, with his court vision and playmaking abilities, should have been the one out there to close this game, because that to me is the issue. When Zach has damn near 40 points in the first half, we saw it. The Hawks were double, if not triple teaming Zach anytime he touched the ball, anytime he sniffed near the ball in the second half. The role players, when they need to capitalize on those double teams on Zach, did not capitalize. But I'm sorry, I don't think that Kobe White right now, as a very young NBA player, second year in the league, has the wherewithal to know where the ball needs to go when Zach is drawing that much attention. That's why I wanted Sato out there on the floor at the end of this game. Because the Bulls, after the Hawks made their very obvious adjustment of everyone guard Zach, we're not going to let Zach win this game by himself, and the rest of the Bulls did diddly shit, they missed some open looks when they passed out of the double teams, but they also, at times, failed to capitalize on all of the attention that Zach was drawing from the Hawks defense, and that pisses me off.
Fair point.
It's simple basketball mathematics, man.
No, here's the issue with your math right here. is the math that you're leaving out is Sato didn't score a single point tonight.
I don't care.
It matters, Matt, when the team is scoring and your team can't. And everybody on your team, your ball movement won't matter when nobody else on your team can score. You understand that? Nobody else can score.
Okay.
When Patrick Williams got 4 points, when Thad has 4 points, when Larry has 5 points, when Theis has 4, what does it matter the ball movement or who you're finding and getting open if nobody can score? So that means you can even cheat more off of Satoransky and even get those triple teams on Zach, because we are not worried about you doing anything because you cannot score at all. So it doesn't matter how your ball is moving or flowing if it's not going into the basket. That's the only way your ball movement works, is when it's going in the basket. So you have to have scorers out there, people who can actually put it in the basket. So that's the reason he put the scorer out there. That's the only reason he did it. And I'm not saying you're wrong. Everything you said technically is correct. You're right. The right basketball decision to do is to put out a guy like Sato. But the issue is you needed scoring. And if he can't provide that, or if nobody else on the team can provide that, you have to put in somebody that can.
I mean, the putting the ball in the basket part, yes, that is the end step of every possession. I think that the Bulls would have benefited and gotten better looks at putting the ball in the basket with better guys on the floor who are capable at reading the defense and making the right reads and making the right passes. It's easier to score if you are fed a high-quality pass for a good look.
Man,
Lowry doesn't do that, and Kobe doesn't do that.
Great point.
Sato and Thad do.
Great
so
point.
Despite the fact that Thad Young was a ghost on offense as far as scoring tonight, and that Sato was a ghost on offense as far as scoring tonight, they both make the right reads because they can read defenses.
Matt,
and then they make passes. And maybe we're not talking about everyone other than Zach and Vooch having goose egg nights if they have a group of 5 on the floor that benefit from ball movement. We have seen the benefit of ball movement from this team and its offense in recent days and recent weeks. And they just and Donovan just went away from that in the fourth quarter, and I don't know why.
Well, I just told you why. That's exactly why he did
because
it. Because they
need scoring.
Even in the ball movement that you're talking about, did you not see the play where they had great ball movement and got it to Patrick Williams for a layup? What did he do? Did the ball go in the basket? No, it did not. It was a great play. The ball movement was perfect. And he got the ball, and it was a layup, and it still didn't go in. What is the point of the ball movement? The ball isn't going into the bucket. That's the whole point of this, Matt. You have to score. That's the only reason he had him in the game. And even if the ball moves like that, the fact that you don't score, the fact that you can't put it in the bucket, which was always been my issue with Satoransky, it's not the fact that he's a great facilitator or can move the ball or has better court vision. We know he's got all that. My issue has always been scoring. And it was an issue tonight because he couldn't score. 0 of 6. He gave you nothing on that end. So it doesn't matter if I can get you the ball perfectly. If you go up for a layup and miss it, it's not going to matter. You're going to make me look even worse because I can't score. So, yeah, you can't have that liability on the floor right now when you can't score. That's
not okay, but see, that's where I call bullshit, Dave.
Okay.
Because it's a coincidence that Sato, who, by the way, is on pace for 50, 40, 90 this season, who's been shooting remarkably well.
Not anymore.
He's been knocking down his shots. Okay, so tonight he's 0 for 6, and you say, oh, this dude's a scrub, he can't score.
I didn't call him a scrub. Nobody, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Nobody called him that.
Fair, but you're saying you can't have him on the floor because he can't score.
That's a liability. That's a fact. You can't score. That's a liability. Absolutely, man. That's not a lie.
There is just as good of a chance of Sato knocking down an open shot in that fourth quarter, despite the fact that he was 0 for 6 so far tonight, than there was of Kobe knocking down a shot, who was, by the way, only 4 of 11 tonight and 1 of 5 from downtown. I don't see a big difference there, buddy.
The difference is 3 is better than 0. That's the difference, Matt. That's a huge difference. Scoring is better.
It's not.
What you think is more? What you think is more, Matt?
Player
That's math, Matt.
Who can shoot at least 34% from downtown has the confidence to take an open shot
Matt,
when they have an open shot.
Who do you think was a bigger threat tonight, Kobe or Sato, when it came to scoring? Who do you think was a bigger threat?
When it came to scoring?
Who do you think was a bigger threat?
Kobe
it was Kobe White. No, it was Kobe White. That's the bigger threat.
By a hair.
By Kobe White's illustrious hair. It was a bigger threat. He was a bigger threat. You put your threats out there, man. You had to do that. I'm not in disagreement that Sato is a facilitator. But
not if that threat, who has not really shown that he's got it going tonight, also is a detriment to the ball movement of your 5-man offense.
But man, a detriment is not scoring.
No,
I'm a detriment. How is that not how do you just absolve that? How do you just absolve his scoring and say, no, that's fine. It's okay. He moved the ball and he had 10 assists, but he had no assists in the second half. How is that? So no points and no assists in the second half. And you're telling me that's not a detriment?
Because he only played a few minutes in the third quarter. Like Donovan, for whatever reason, barely played Sato in the second half. And I don't know why.
Because he couldn't score.
No, I'm sorry.
You got to score. You have to score, Matt. I'm sorry. You got to score. In this game right here, yes, you had to score. In this game, you that's what their issue was. Nobody could score. If you tally up,
Kobe was 1 of 5 from downtown. One of 5.
I hear you, Matt. 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 0 of everything from Satoransky.
Let's also, and shout out to Not That Matt, who said Kobe scored 11 and allowed 30 on the other end. Give me Sato's defense over Kobe's defense every minute of every night.
Every minute.
The Bulls defense couldn't stop a goddamn thing in that fourth quarter.
You're right.
Absolutely. The Hawks got what they wanted.
They sure did.
And as much as I love Kobe, he's my little engine that could. that dude's defense is shit. Let's not, as our buddy Will Purdue would say, let's not put whipped cream on this turd.
No.
Kobe White's defense is shit.
It's not good. It's not good. But I'm telling you.
I don't want to hear about Sato having no points.
He goose-egged you in the second half. Not points, nothing. He goose-egged you. He Tony Snelled you in the second half. And you absolving that. Nothing. Your argument for him in the second half is nothing. Because he gave you nothing. 0. That's not a debate. He gave you 0. That's all I'm saying. He gave you nothing.
Gee, I wonder if he was on the floor, if those nothings would have been somethings.
We don't know, but obviously who thought he wouldn't was the coach. The coach said, well, I don't look like you got it tonight. You come on and sit next to me. Go ahead and sit next to me. You don't look like you're doing your thing tonight, bro.
Which is why.
0 assist.
Which is why, as much as we love Billy and appreciate having him here, because Lord knows it's a million times better than what we had.
Don't do it.
I have issues with Donovan's rotation in the second half tonight. I do. And fair. It sounds like you do too. We just have different issues.
Yeah, we have different issues. Right.
With Donovan's rotation
about who was in the game. And I'm sure he'll have an explanation for it and all of that. And I'm sure he'll give us reasoning. And he's speaking right now. And I'm sure he'll come up and he'll tell everybody why. Because, those beat writers like Darnell Mayberry and KC and Joe Cowley, those guys are going to ask those questions. And so I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it, why he did that. But yes, we both had different issues, just on different sides. Absolutely.
Well, before I blow an O-ring, let's let everybody go out and enjoy the rest of their Friday night. The Bulls have an off day tomorrow before yet another back-to-back set of games, Sunday and Monday. And I guess at least bright side, we didn't get the 4-game winning streak, but we can start a new winning streak on Sunday.
We're playing
the Minnesota Timber, whatever.
The Timber, who's your what's it?
Who's its what's it?
The Timber Hydro 5.
That is a absolutely should win game.
Yeah.
I'm still upset. It's going to take me all of tonight and all of tomorrow to get over this loss.
Yes.
But I think that the final thing that we should leave with is let's all appreciate the greatness of Zach LaVine.
Yes.
And appreciate the fact that he is wearing a Chicago Bulls jersey. This dude is special, y'all.
He's special. That's it.
And hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
I feel like we haven't disagreed this vehemently on something in a while.
Feels good.
I'm sad that John wasn't here to see it,
Right.
but it feels good because, dude, I love arguing with you.
Yeah, you're one of my
because
favorites, man.
I respect your opinions,
Yours too,
and
brother.
you're not an insane person. I don't like arguing with some Bulls fans because they're insane.
Right. No,
But I know you, and we have grown to know each other deeply over the past couple of years.
fair.
And you're not only someone whose basketball opinions I respect, but you're a person who I respect.
Oh, man.
And so when we get to have these heated debates like this, man, it's just so fun
Yeah.
for me. I hope it's fun for everybody else out there who is watching along tonight.
Yes, I hope y'all enjoy it because it's all love in the end. I love man.
All love. God damn it, I can't wait to hug your vaccinated ass.
Tomorrow.
Oh!
It is. Tomorrow. We doing it. Tomorrow.
Big Dave's getting the shot tomorrow,
Give it a shot.
y'all.
One shot. Like Eminem said.
All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Appreciate those of you who threw us some tips tonight. Reminder, as always, check out the podcast on the BAWL on Bulls podcast feed. Check out that BAWL on Bulls YouTube channel to get all of these archived episodes. For one of my dearest, truest, bluest friends in the world, Big Dave Watson, Matt Peck saying, have a great Friday. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you on Sunday.
You Max.
Peace out.
Miss you, bro.